Hi everyone, it's Robin and welcome back. Today I have a car cleanout collaboration to share with you. Jen from 1000 Words contacted me and asked me if I would like to participate in this collaboration of cleaning out our cars, which I of course said yes to because after a long summer of camping, kid activities, my car is a disaster and it needs to be cleaned out very badly. It is so dirty and there's so much clutter in there that I was like, yeah, that's a great idea. So of course I would like to join in. A few other wonderful ladies are also joining in, one of which is Sarah from A Country Life, Happy Wife, and then Annie from Annie's Simple Life. I will make sure to link everybody's channels down below, so make sure you stop by everyone's channels and see how they have cleaned out their car. For my video today, I decided to clean out my truck. It is the car that I drive the most. It is also the car that we used to pull our camper with, and it has put on quite a few miles the past summer. It is very dirty. It is dusty because that's just the way camping is. And yeah, so it definitely needs a clean out. So let's go ahead and get started and I'll show you how I cleaned out my car. So here's the products that I'm going to be using to clean out the car. First of all, I'll dust everything down with this microfiber mitt thing, and then I have just a bar towel, which I plan to use with this stuff right here, which is a cleaner and protectant for like the plastic and that sort of thing. So I like this stuff, get everything all nice and shiny looking. And then of course I have a garbage bag because I'm sure there is garbage in the car that needs to be done. I also picked up these leather wipes. I've never tried these before. I picked these up at Walmart. I think they're only like $3. That's just a conditioning and cleaning wipe for the leather upholstery, so I'll use that. Windex wipes for obviously the what do you call it, the windows. And then I'm not sure if I'll use this or not, but I have my Kirkland disinfectant wipe, so I'll probably like wipe down the door handles and all that kind of stuff with that. So that is what I'm going to use today. So let's go ahead and get started. So here's my little baby that I like to drive around town in. I love it because it's lots of storage in the back in case I find some great thrift store finds. So as you can see inside, the cup holders are filling up. The floor has got clutter. The dashboard is also cluttered. The console is dusty beyond measure and the floor is just grimy. Oh, and not to mention, all my little cubbies on my door are either filled up with grime or garbage. And in the back seat, oh my, looks like the children have left a few little things for me to clean out. An icy container, and a coffee cup, and who knows what else. So first things first, I grabbed my garbage bag and I went to town cleaning out every little nook and cranny of the car. Next up, it was time to dust, so I grabbed my microfiber cloth and I dusted everything real good, trying to get all the little nooks and crannies on the dashboard. After everything was nicely dusted, I took out the vacuum cleaner and I gave the truck a good vacuuming. This took forever. I had a lot of dog hair which does not want to come out of the carpet, but eventually it did and it's looking real nice now. Then I took out my disinfecting wipes and I gave everything a good washing down, making sure to get the steering wheel really well and all the knobs and door handles and that sort of thing. If you've never used the Kirkland brand of cleaning wipes from Costco, they are amazing. They're really nice and sturdy and very big, and one goes a really long way. So I highly recommend using those if you've never tried them. I decided to wipe down all of the upholstery, and I'm glad I did because I didn't realize how dirty it was. Next up was windows, so I used my Windex wipes to wipe down the windshield and all the windows, got rid of all the fingerprints and all the little Shelby girl nose prints on the windows, and it's looking nice now. Next up, it's time to polish the inside. So I just sprayed this onto my rag and then wiped everything down. This stuff smells really good, and it just makes everything all nice and shiny and clean looking. So I have already cleaned up all of this. I still need to vacuum the floors and take out the mats and clean those. But I'm going to wait till do that till afternoon. So the only thing I have left to do is this little cubby right here. This is my problem area. Well, look at that. This thing is super deep and it is full of clutter. So I'm going to go through, well, these I'm going to need, I still need to do that part too. I forgot about that. Okay, so I still need to treat my leather, but this is what I need to work on next. Big old pile of messiness. So I'm going to start digging through that. Got my garbage bag right here, because I'm hoping that most of this is just throwaway stuff. Step is to clean the seats. So I used these leather wipes that I picked up at Walmart, and I was very impressed with them. I really liked how they made the seats look all nice and shiny and new, and made them feel much softer, and also they did not leave like a sticky residue. So I will definitely get those again. Alright, so the car is looking oh so spiffy now. Everything's all polished and clean. The cup holders are empty. Okay, so I have cleaned out this little cubby area, and I'll just go through quickly. Got one CD here. Underneath that, we have a little dog bowl. For when we're traveling, you can give the dog a drink. And then I have two pairs of gloves. Work gloves, one for me, one for my husband, that we always keep in there. Over here, I have a thing of wet wipes. And then my charging cord. And then I have a stack of little containers here, all of which I got at the Dollar Tree. So I'll go through that real quickly, but before I do that, so in this one here is my girls. Alright, so this one here is the girls emergency kit. It has inside of it some mints, some stuff for headaches, hair ties, and bobby pins, because with 3 girls, there's always somebody who needs one of those items. So, that's the girl emergency kit. And then underneath that, I have one of these. And inside of this one, I have some Kleenexes, pens and pencils. Down here underneath, I got a stack of post-it notes in case I need to write anything. I've got some little dog bags in case we're taking the dog for a walk. This actually needs to go in the other one.
Never mind that. I don't know what that is even. And then I also have a safety candle and a lighter, and there is a book of matches somewhere in here too. So that's the first little bin. And then the second bin here that goes underneath is items that I don't use very often, and it's all like it's all things like I got a pair of headphones, I got a coaxial cable, another charger. I don't know what this thing is, but I think it's for something for my husband. And then this is like for driving when we go downtown to go through the carpool lane. So stuff that I don't use very often, but it's still nice to have in the car. I put in this bottom bin. So that one gets stacked there. This one goes on top. And the girls' emergency kit goes there. So there. That is it. Oh, one other thing I normally keep in here is a little roll of toilet paper. This one has been in here a while, but comes in handy. Zoe has bloody nose, gets bloody noses quite often, so this always stays in here just in case. Plus, you never know, it might be great in an emergency. So that takes care of this little problem area, and I think it's very nicely organized now. So the back seat is looking nice also. Nice and clean. I really like how the upholstery feels now that it's been treated. It's nice and like slippy and shiny looking. I love it. Anyways, I just wanted to mention this pillow. It's just a travel pillow I made a little pillowcase for. This thing comes in so handy when you're, you know, traveling with the kids and they want to take a little nap, so they're not like wrenching their neck. Or my husband will take it and he'll take a little nap when we're traveling, like to grandma and grandpa's house or something. Or it's really nice if you have dogs. You can put it on your lap and then they can sit on it, so then you don't get your legs all scratched up when you're wearing shorts. So anyways, this little pillow is always in the back seat, and it's a nice little addition. I have been known to use it a few times while I'm waiting for the kids and I'm really super early. I will take a little nap and this pillow comes in handy. So perfect. So there is the back seat. So I wanted to show you this real quick. I have this bin in the way back of my truck for keeping things from falling all over when I go grocery shopping. The back seat of my truck always gets filled up really quickly with groceries, and sometimes I have to put groceries back in here, and if I just put them in single bags, they end up way in the back by the time I get home, and it's really annoying. So instead, I have this bin, which I fill up and put the grocery bags inside of it, and then I just have this bin to grab to bring inside, and it works out really nicely. I have actually started doing this in my husband's car also. It just makes life so much easier because you can get like 5 or 6 bags in this bin and you can carry it all into the house at one time. So that's a nice little tip if you're like me and don't like to bring in groceries. It's such a pain in the patootie. This makes it a lot easier. Alright, so there you go. I am loving the fact that my truck is now super sparkly clean, and it just feels like a brand new car. It's such a luxury to have your car clean. If you're a parent, you know that cars just seem to like, the clutter in a car just seems to multiply on a daily basis. Kids come in with stuff, they leave with nothing in their hands and everything's left in the car. So, oh, it's so nice to have a nice clean car, and it smells good, it looks nice. I just love it so much. So if you are like me and have had a very busy summer and your car is looking a little ragged, now would be the perfect time to get it spruced up for those and ready to go for the winter months. So I highly recommend taking the time to clean out your car. It's just such a luxury. So alright, so thank you for watching today. I appreciate it, and make sure you check out all the other videos in this collaboration and get a little more inspiration if you need some. So I will talk to you again very soon. Bye now.